Desert Diaries. Week 27. Hello, Arizona calling. This week we waved goodbye to my husband's family who'd been staying with us for a couple of weeks. It was just lovely to have them here. You know, not least to be able to sit down and chat with people who actually know us. I know I've said it before, but when you've moved to the other side of the world, no matter how lovely people are to you, and we've met such lovely people who know your past and your history, you've just got that connection, haven't you? Instantly, I suppose. It's something we have missed. Plus, my in-laws are great at washing up. So what bliss it has been. It's also been great fun playing tourist in Arizona again, taking them to a lot of places that we've discovered, like Apache Junction and Tortilla Flat and all the hiking and walking trails around, but also discovering new places with them as well. We visited an amazing town called Jerome. It's about 2 hours north of Phoenix, built into the side of a mountain called Cleopatra Mountain. It is an extraordinary place. It's almost like a hill town you'd find in France or Italy, but it's got a strong Wild West vibe going on. You approach it up a single winding road that curls its way up the mountain, and then you see the town appear before you with a white letter J painted in the rock above the houses. It's a town with an amazing history, as it sprung up when copper was found there in the 1800s, and so miners flocked to the town from all over Arizona and California and other neighbouring states. Especially as silver and then gold were also found there as well. At its height, it had tens of thousands of residents, and the town was basically made up of workers' houses, saloons, and as the population was 97% male, bordellos. It was quite the place. It was dubbed the wickedest town in the West. When the mine closed down, once all the precious metals had gone, the population fell to just 50 people in the 1960s, 50 from tens of thousands. But then slowly artists and craft people moved in because, well, rents were cheap, and many people started growing grapes nearby to make what I'm told is not a too bad local wine. Wine cellars grew up there too after that. It's a really fantastic place to visit, and the view from the top of the mountain is called the 100-mile view, and you can just see, well, for 100 miles. It's just breathtaking. Anyway, loads of pictures again on Instagram at Sam Walker Radio. There's a hotel in Jerome called the Jerome Grand Hotel. It is famous for being the most haunted place in Arizona. Housed in the building that used to make up the town's hospital, the restaurant there is called The Asylum. Because, well, yeah, you've guessed it. That's what it used to be. It's said the place is packed with the 9,000 spirits of deceased patients. A lot of people died there, didn't they? Which roam the halls and bother the guests. We plan to go back and spend the night there at some point, if we dare. Brilliantly, it actually costs more to stay in room 32, allegedly the most haunted room in the hotel, where 2 people took their own lives decades ago. Anyway, I'm actually speaking to you right now from New York City. You might just about be able to hear the traffic in the background, but double glazing, so maybe not. Yep, I've left the desert for the Big Apple for just a handful of days to meet up with some wonderful friends who've flown over from Manchester to see me. We planned it well before I left, and I've been counting the days. Despite the fact I'm freezing, this is literally the coldest I've been for 6 months. I've had to put long trousers on and a jumper. I'm in shock. I'm so looking forward to seeing them. I really love this place. I mean, I really love it. The Irish playwright Brendan Behan once said, "New York is my lord's. I go there for spiritual refreshment." I'm 100% with him on that one. There are few places on earth I would rather be than here. So to be lucky enough to be doing this with 3 of my closest friends after some of the biggest challenges of my life, well, it feels just ace. Brendan Behan also said, "No yesterdays are ever wasted for those who give themselves to today." So I'm nipping to my favourite coffee shop on West 8th Street now, before they get here, and I'm going to go and sit and look up 5th Avenue through the Washington Square Arch and just breathe. See you in the Big Apple.